Good morning, one and all. I'm Padma Priya, K, Assistant Professor in CSE Department, RMD Engineering College. Today, we are going to see pedagogical teaching methods, pick and talk for the subject 21 CS 501 Computer Networks. Today, I and my students are going to give a talk on protocols under the subject Computer Networks. So now I'm going to select some student and ask them for choosing their color. And behind each and every color, there are some protocol and the student will be giving a brief on that particular protocol. Arpita Biswal?
Yes, ma'am.
Choose a color.
Red color, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. I am going to speak about UDP. UDP is known as User Datagram Protocol. It is a connectionless, unreliable transport protocol. It provides process-to-process communication instead of host-to-host communication. It is a very simple protocol using minimum of overhead. If the process wants to send small message without constraining reliability, it can use UDP. UDP packets are called user datagram. They have fixed size header of 8 bytes made up of 4 fields. UDP services, process-to-process communication, connectionless services, flow control, error control, conjunction control, encapsulation and decapsulation, queuing, multiplexing and demultiplexing. UDP applications. UDP is a suitable transport protocol for multicasting. UDP is used for management process such as SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol. It is also used for some updating protocols such as RIP, Routing Information Protocol. Thank you.
Thank you, Arpita. So next, Hema Sri, can you pick the color?
Blue, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
TCP. TCP is defined as Transmission Control Protocol. TCP is a connection-oriented protocol. A connection needs to be established for each pair of processes. TCP is a reliable transport protocol. It uses an acknowledgement mechanism to check the arrival of data. It defines the connection establishment, data transfer, and connection teardown phases to provide a connection-oriented service. TCP is the most common transport layer protocol in the Internet. It provides process to process communication using port numbers. It also provides stream delivery service. It is a stream oriented protocol which allows the sending process to deliver data as a stream of bytes and allows the receiving process to obtain data as a stream of bytes. The sending process produces the stream and the receiving process consumes it. It also provides full duplex communication where data can flow in both directions at the same time. TCP also performs multiplexing at the sender and demultiplexing at the receiver. To perform their operation smoothly, most TCP implementations use at least 4 timers: retransmission, persistence, keep alive, time wait. Thank you.
Thank you, Hema Sri. So next, Aarti, what color do you choose, ma?
Green, ma'am.
So Aarti has selected green and the protocol is SCTP. Yes, tell some few words about SCTP.
SCTP, the Stream Control Transmission Protocol. It is a protocol which combines the some features of UDP and TCP in an effort to create a better protocol for multimedia communication. There are several services provided by SCTP. For example, like it is a process-to-process communication, and it provides a multiple stream data communication. It is a full duplex communication. It also gives the connection-oriented service, and also it is a reliable service. It uses acknowledgement mechanism to check the arrival of data. And there are various features given by SCTP. For example, like transmission sequence number. Transmission sequence number is a 32-bit long and a randomly initialized number between 0 to 232. Each data chunk must carry the corresponding TSN in its header. Now let's see the other features like the stream identifier, SI. Each stream in SCTP needs to be identified using the stream identifier. The stream identifier is 16-bit number which starts from 0. The stream sequence number is also a feature produced by SCTP. The stream sequence number defines each data chunk in each stream with the sequence number. Packets. Data are carried as a data chunk. Control information are carried as control chunks. So several control chunks and the data chunks are packed together in a packet. And it also has acknowledgement number. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Aarti. So now, Abhinaya Sri, which color do you choose?
Violet, ma'am.
Yes, the protocol under the color violet is SMTP. Yes, now Abhinaya is going to tell some few words about SMTP.
So SMTP is a simple mail transfer protocol. So the figure will show the three client server application. We refer to the first and second as a message transfer agent and the third as a message access agent. The formal protocol that defines the MTA clients and server in the internet is called a simple mail transfer protocol. So the simple mail transfer protocol is used to two lines between senders and senders mail server and between the two mail servers. SMTP use the commands and response to transfer message between MTA client and MTA servers. The command is form of MTA client to an MTA server. The response is from MTA server to a MTA client. So each command or replay is terminated by the two characters end of line token. So commands are sent from the client to the server. It consists of a keyword followed by zeros or more arguments. SMT defines the 14 command listed in the table. So this actually consists of three phases. One is connection establishment, mail transfer, and connection termination. This SMTP is actually electronic mail, allows user to exchange the emails. The first email is considered a one-way transaction. The idea of client-server programming should be implemented in another way using some intermediate computers. The user runs only client program when they want, and the intermediate servers apply the client and server programs. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhinaya Sri. Now, Divya Darshini. So the only
Yes,
color
ma'am.
which has been left is yellow color. So do you pick for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the protocol which is under yellow color is FTP. Now Divya Darshini will be telling some few points about FTP.
FTP is a file transfer protocol. It is a standard protocol provided by TCP or IP for copying a file from one host to another. Although transferring files from one system to another seems simple and straightforward, some problems may be dealt with first. For example, two systems may use different file name conventions, or two systems may have different ways to represent data, or two systems may have different directory structures. All of these problems have been solved by FTP in a very simple and elegant approach. Although we can transfer file using HTTP, FTP is a better choice to transfer large files or to transfer a file using different formats. There are three components in client: the user interface, the client control process, and the client data transfer process. And there are two components in servers: the server control process and the server data transfer process. The control connection is made between the control process and the data connection is made between the data transfer process. Separation of commands and data transfer makes FTP more efficient. The control connection uses a very simple rules, whereas the data connection needs more complex rules due to the variety of data transferred. There are two connections that we have discussed already.
time. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya Darshini. So with this, we have seen a detailed description about UDP by Arpita Biswal, TCP by Hemashri, SCTP by Aarti, SMTP by Abhinayashri, and FTP by Divya Darshini. Thank you, students.
Thank you, ma'am.